You're watching Morning Coffee on WANE 15+, casual conversation that will fill you to the brim. The menu includes trending topics, current events, and a large side of fun. Grab your cup, pull up a seat, and join us for Morning Coffee.
See, what's more important? The microphone or the, I say the
Is
coffee.
the microphone on?
No, it's not.
Yes, the microphone is on.
Okay, all right.
So the
Good
coffee-
morning. Welcome to
more important.
Morning Coffee. Our little leprechaun Lance had to go grab his coffee before we started.
Let me write on it, AM.
No, it's an E.
Oh, enjoy.
That's it.
I thought it said AM joy, which would be even funner.
Nice, just
fun.
got his more funner. Has a smiley face. What's good?
It's been a crazy morning.
You've been
so
wearing a
far.
hat.
Oh,
You had the helmet on.
I forgot. I need to go
But
get my
what
hat.
is, now tell us more about that helmet you were wearing.
I didn't even mention it on air. I should have.
Oh, so
Like the significance of it.
I don't know if there's just like a specific significance of it, because all I know is I was randomly looking away because for our morning show I was going out on the street talking about the snow, and then I was going back inside at Spring and Leesburg to Deer Park to talk about their Clover Classic stuff going on today, and I was looking on my phone, looking on radar. Randomly, I just see Michael Earls, one of the co-owner, just randomly come up with two hard hats that are in all of the St. Patrick's Day decor and all this stuff, and I'm like, yes,
Hey, why not?
anything. I'll take
They
anything.
were having a good time this morning already. They were like energized
I know.
for 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
They look like they're ready to have a good time.
Greg, you're not wearing green.
No, you know why?
I don't key out in this dress. I walked by. I don't.
Really?
So yeah, we can
Is that
test it out.
Is that technically a green?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Green.
turquoise.
Is that
but
like a seafoam green, maybe?
I don't know, but I don't key out. I know that.
Yeah, I'm sure she does not key out.
I'm
I have
sure
a
she
polo that I
keys
know
out.
keys out. Yeah, see, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Sierra, tell us about the weather.
No, those days are over. Until you absolutely need me on 5th string, 6th string maybe at this point.
What does that mean?
That you
Sixth string.
Oh,
that
sixth string,
you have
okay.
to go through.
I didn't
six,
hear what she said.
6 others before you get to me.
Well, if we have injury concerns, we'll let you know.
The 6 layers of weather.
Of
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
Yes,
Yeah.
of Kevin Bacon weather.
There's the four. There's the 4 Mets. Then there's Mia and Marcus, and then I think maybe we might call me up.
Meet the Mets.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's been a wild morning, that's for sure, in the weather world.
Man, oh man.
We had a very narrow band of heavy snow. It was very narrow. It got right to the station. Earlier this morning, I don't know if you remember looking at this at Parkview Field. It's a good comparison. We could see the baselines. We cannot see them anymore. And then I went out and measured. When I got to work this morning, there was less than an inch outside. And then I went out and measured after the show, and we had like 3 inches.
It's a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Lance got stuck in it on the bridge just coming over back towards the station. Well, you went and got coffee.
I didn't really get stuck in it, but
Yeah.
The hill of gas.
on the Hilligas Bridge is always kind of
A little tricky. It's
sometimes.
kind of
It's hilly.
it's deceiving because it doesn't look like it's that hard to get up, but it can be.
I'll
It's a hill.
When you go up
Yeah.
on Illinois, that's the more troubling side,
Mm-hmm.
especially when the snow starts and if it's not pre-treated. I think a lot of the issues this morning is that some of these roads probably I would assume that the preparation on these roads aren't as big as to what it would be if we were forecasting 6
yesterday
inches
was,
of snow.
Yeah. I mean, the temperatures were too high, and then
Warsaw, they did treat the roads with the brine. I saw that on the roadways when I was driving home. So luckily the roads there weren't too bad.
yeah, I think NDOT did a good job.
Yeah.
NDOT was prepared. On my way in this morning on just regular roads, Illinois Road and then Hilligas, it was a little tricky. I think I was going like 25, 30 the whole way, just as a precaution.
It was the stopping that was the issue.
Right.
Especially if you're going down a hill and there's a stop sign at the bottom of the hill, City of Fort Wayne.
I wonder which one.
I don't understand the stop sign that has been installed at a certain intersection near the station, but that's here nor there. And I am not the only person that has slid through it, that's for sure. I've had many people I know, probably on the control room even, slid through it this morning.
I would say that we had snowfall rates of an inch an hour. I would say when
Yeah,
the lake
for a
effect
couple of
snow band
hours,
was moving
yeah.
through.
That's
Yeah,
decent.
Yeah, because I reported it to National Weather Service, and the National Weather Service guy said, lucky you, Wayne 15, narrow band of snow.
I don't know.
Winter, winter, chicken dinner. No, I added that part.
You surprised me when you said it was great outside this morning.
That's not the word I meant to
you
say.
Saying it was great when it's cold and snowy outside is funny.
Unfortunately, that's the beauty of live TV. Not everything that comes out of my mouth is what I want to say.
Well, and the other
Yeah, that's
thing
fair.
that happened with the snow this morning, I mean, the temperature is so cold that the dendrites, the ice crystals, stand up more. So you know, perception-wise, it's more snow because it's not, you know, it's not wet snow at all. It's a very dry snow.
Yeah, it came off my car fairly quickly.
Yeah,
so.
it's like you know, it's the ski snow.
But that
they're like.
cold, I knew we were having it, and I was just like, I don't know, it kind of caught me by surprise about just how cold it was and how it felt.
But you have a heater in your car.
I know, like, don't get me wrong.
Okay, you have a
the
good
drive
car,
this morning
so-
was great. I had no issues. I got hot, actually.
Do you have
and
a
had to-
seat warmer now?
Got the seat warmer.
Nice.
No steering wheel warmer, but the heat works. Got a little sweaty, had to turn it
As long
down.
as you can get the butt warmer and the
Butt warmer was
heat.
working great. I even had to get gas this morning, and I was not mad about it.
I actually don't have a seat warmer.
My car's better than yours.
So I think I had to pay more. I think it had to be a different version of the
Sure.
Accord for it to.
You probably got the base version.
I think I got
yeah.
the LX, so which is I'm pretty sure the base one. But I'm like, if it runs and it keeps me warm enough, that's fine.
Yeah, my car's used, so it wasn't like base model or anything like that.
okay.
And it had a couple miles on it, so not a big deal, but got lucky with the seat warmers.
Nice. I will say, when I was getting back, when I literally just left Deer Park, we opened the window because at 6:30 we were doing the last check-in on the road by Deer Park, and we were like, wasn't snowing too lightly. After our last interview with the co-owners, we get outside and like, whoa.
It
And
looked like
then-
a snow globe right at 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna say, and then immediately heading on to Spring Street, it went to near 0 mile visibility, which is pretty impressive for lake effect snow. So
Yeah, I had low visibility on my drive yesterday back home.
Yeah, we had some bursts, some snow bursts.
Especially out
yesterday
west where
afternoon.
I was.
Yeah.
So that was, and it went away so quickly, and the sunshine then made up for it. It was kind of weird. There were,
It's typical lake effect. Yeah,
I
lake
should
effect
know
snow
these. I
squalls.
should know these
let's say
things.
you being from Corey,
Union City,
Union City, near Corey.
near Corey.
That's
I
pretty.
worked in
I
Corey.
mean, it's typical for here anyway. For lake effect, we'll get sunshine and then a snow burst and then sunshine.
You know what? Like thinking back to this all makes sense to me because I'm like thinking back to school when I would like want my after school activities to be canceled. I'm like, oh, it's sunny, it's not getting canceled, and then it would just snow.
Like this
Right.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there weren't as many school delays as
There
there
was a couple.
were.
I
know
didn't.
there are a few,
I
but-
didn't take a big look at how many there were, but I
We
did see a
didn't
couple.
really have. I mean, most areas were around an inch around the area. I mean, the airport was much less than that. So it just was very localized where you had it.
I know around the airport, like Airport Expressway, that was a bit of a mess. I have dash
Was it?
cam video of that this morning. I would think maybe, I know a few of them have delayed, or I don't think too many in Allen County have delayed, which
Yeah,
kind of surprised me this morning, but it's when the lake effect snow band has moved through, it's obviously too late at this point to delay
Right.
from
Then
that.
it was
but
kinda
It
late,
would have,
so,
it would
yeah.
have delayed if that moved through
Right.
earlier, but,
got 17 active closings, so
oh, okay, that's a lot more than what it was, I'd say an hour ago, that's for sure.
a couple of Huntingtons, Wabash, Manchester.
Is there
So
a Norwell on there?
no Norwell. Your mom is going to school
Sorry,
today.
Mom. Oh, she's
She,
already.
I was gonna say she's
Let's
already
say
there.
She's been at school probably since 5 a.m. So
Yeah, so mainly west and south of here are the ones that have the delays. So Wabash County, Whitley County. So
take it slow on ice and snow, as the National Weather Service says.
yes,
And it rhymes, so
Yes,
that's
and
always a good thing.
And I'm not saying you should do this. I am not saying you should do this, but this is enough snow to do some donuts in the church parking lot.
Only in church parking lots,
let's
not on the WANE parking lot.
Yeah, let's not actually
No,
do
only
that.
in the church parking lot.
I almost accidentally did one this morning at Leesburg, turning onto State.
Hmm.
That one was a little dicey right there. I even took that turn slow because it's usually my slidey spot.
I know there's one
Near the
spot
stop
you
sign,
were
near the
sliding
new
on.
stop sign.
It kind of is near the new stop sign, but
You know why they put that there?
me.
No, it's people are speeding too much through that.
No,
area.
it is a problem on that road. People go way too fast. They've had speed traps. They've
Yeah.
tried lowering the speed, and I think the stop sign was they're like, all right, let's see if this works.
Yeah.
We'll see. I kind of hope it works. I hope it works in some ways.
In my humble opinion, not that I'm correct by any means, it is my opinion, but I don't feel like there was enough crashes or misses or near calls or anything like that happening on that road to.
There was some pretty. People used to really go fast on that road.
Yeah, but
And there's some houses there.
I
And
haven't.
one in particular that's very nice.
Is that
Not
fast
gonna
person
name.
you?
No. I actually was slowing down. And then I remember like it was a couple of years ago, because my son got his driver's license late.
That's
and
like, I was going to say, it was like 15 years ago at this point.
no. It's only been in the last few years.
Okay.
And we were going the speed limit, and people were like, I mean, coming from around. And I think at the residents probably. And then there's a curve that goes on Leesburg that you start, it's like 35, and then I think it turns to 40 after the stop sign. But I think people go too fast on it.
Yeah, the stop sign that I'm talking about is the one that's right at the start of the overpass if you're heading west, or at the bottom of the overpass if you're heading east
Yeah, it's a
over
four-way
69.
stop.
I guess
Yep.
you've spoiled it at this point.
It's brand new. Yeah.
It's brand new.
They have flags up and
Oh
flashing
yeah, there's
lights.
flags, flashing lights, the whole 9 yards, so you don't miss it.
Again, I think it's something that they just need to have something to work there. Because I suppose in this instance, I'd rather not have a near miss than have a near miss and then have to put an actual like.
Yes, I want everybody to be
precedent
safe.
on
Well, very
So-
soon. I mean, they've already gotten to it in some places. I mean, those flock cameras are
Yeah.
going to start grabbing license plate numbers and.
Don't want to go down that avenue, but
No, but I mean, I'm just saying, there's
Right.
going to be cameras.
I think we have a
almost
story
every
on
part
it.
of
I
the- yeah, we
think
do.
Ethan
Yeah.
Ethan Dahlin mentioned that they're not going to use that for that specific.
They won't
thing.
right now, but I mean, I think
That's why we
I'm
should
just
stop
talking
talking about it.
future, like probably 5-10 years from now, there'll probably be. I mean, all of Europe, you can't go anywhere in Europe without being on camera.
Well, this is why we live in America.
Don't get that.
well, okay.
So how was your weekend?
We talked about that yesterday.
So how was your weekend? Anything you got planned for this upcoming?
No, why don't you tell us about Deer Park? What's on
Yeah.
the schedule today? Beer.
Things. Yeah, beer. They have what is it? Their green colored beer. I think it's like in a keg or something. Or we had a joke this morning that Michael was off camera for a little bit. He's supposed to walk in because he was preparing the green beer ready for the day. But yeah, I head over to Deer Park. Obviously, to get into the gate, you have to be 21 or older. But it's a fun time today because it's the People's Parade, and they have the Fort Wayne FC head coach and DeMarcus Beasley there. I can never remember the head coach's name.
Avery.
Thank you,
His last name's Avery. Michael Avery. Does that sound right?
Mike Avery.
Mike
I feel
Avery?
like maybe. Sounds like that is.
I got yelled at last time when I didn't know his name.
Stadium is going to be something else. I mean, it's going to be
It looks
beautiful.
awesome.
A lot of people thought that was the golf dome.
Yes, Mike Avery.
But it is not. It's not the golf area.
I wonder when they'll get done with that because I'm looking forward to
What?
that.
I
It's
think
not. They don't even have the structure going
The
yet.
golf place,
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute.
Stadium, aren't they going to have it ready for? Is it ready for
They're
this year?
supposed to have it
Okay.
ready for opening day.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge video board.
But the People's Parade, you probably have never experienced it before, right?
Not really.
Do you
The
know what it
shortest
is?
Parade.
It's the shortest parade. Yeah.
Just making sure. As I remember Jessica with Living Local 15 was a little surprised when she went to the parade and realized it's not really.
She thought it was like a whole, like,
parade.
down the street
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, no. It's just a walk around the block.
Yeah, it's the world's shortest parade.
It's a tradition, though, and it's
Yeah.
great fun. And it's great that they have DeMarcus and Mike there. Kind of adds a little bit of a, not to diss Mr. Pat Hoffman, but, adds like a little extra.
It's a draw. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. I mean, Pat is a draw as well.
Well, Pat
He's a
keeps missing all
something.
the fun.
I know. We're wishing him well.
But yeah, they have.
I was going to say, what's the truck that's going to be there today? It's What the Fish.
I'm too busy with my coffee that I don't remember. But yes, What the Fish?
You put it in the script. That's how I know.
Oh yeah, I did. So it is What the Fish today, and they start at noon. And I think I'll probably be there for the noon show since it'll be just kind of kicking
why
off.
not?
Maybe order some food there, while I'm there.
Now you can get, there is a, there are a couple of, well, the one traditional place, J.K. O'Donnell's downtown, you can get real, like the mash and the
Bangers and mash.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's really good.
I had their pretzel bites are phenomenal. By
And
the way.
the whole thing
Or
with,
pretzel sticks.
I guess the green, I learned this over the last 24 hours. The green beer is kind of an American thing.
Well, yeah.
But the pour of the Guinness is really getting popular. I mean, it's supposed to be like 2 to 3 pours depending on where you are, and it's a nice thick beer and it's gaining in popularity. It's been around forever. Used to be before the craft beers, it was like, wow, this stuff is really thick, and now it's
kind
it's
of like mainstream.
yeah, but it's like, I guess if you're really Irish and really into St. Paddy's, you're going to be drinking like the Guinness.
The co-owners made an interesting point today, is that people who go out to this event, whenever people think, oh, it's been hosted by a pub or it's hosted by a bar, that people can get a little too lively in these instances, or like a little crazy, but it actually really doesn't happen at Deer Park because they don't serve any hard liquor. They mainly just serve beer.
Oh, really?
They have
okay.
I think they have wine and they have beer.
They have some seltzers too,
And
but
seltzers,
yeah,
but-
again, not liquor. So
Yeah, but their ABV stuff, like it's not bad at all. Like it's
I
manageable.
mean, like I definitely enjoyed myself there, but I
Right.
don't
Do
they
remember
have,
anybody getting too out of hand.
Are they going to have the outside stuff there too? Like
they have heated tents.
Oh,
Okay.
the tea! You gotta lead with that the tents are heated.
They got to be heated.
Well, I mean, if you're already heading out there, you gotta be accommodated. It
I
is
mean,
cold.
yes, to a degree, but they have the tent, so I figured, they
Yeah.
got the tent, so that keeps some heat in and
Oh, yeah.
keeps the snow out, keeps the wind out. So add a little heat into
Couple
it.
drinks to help you too.
Yeah,
might-
the good thing is
I
it's not going to
consider.
be it's not going to be
We're gonna
too windy like the last couple of
Move
days.
the entire noon show to Deer Park today.
Did I wear my parka today?
I don't know.
I don't know if I did. I can't remember. I haven't been wearing it because of my heat in my car. I don't need it.
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious if I had my parka or not. Just a thought in my head. That's all. But no, it should be a good day for everybody out there. Of course, Tuesday's not the best day for St. Patrick's Day, but we don't get that choice.
I'm okay with it. It gave me something to report on today.
That is true. And if you did indulge, and if you wanted to, you can sleep in tomorrow-ish.
Oh, I'm going to.
What time do you wake up now on Wednesdays since you work a dayside shift?
It depends because I mean, going to bed early, I finally started to adapt to that. So then my body wants to go to sleep early.
Sure.
Like
At least it's
Tuesday
the
nights.
last day of your work week.
Yeah. Oh, that is no Wednesday is.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's
I thought
your
you
Friday.
said today.
I'm talking about tomorrow being
yeah.
the day you can sleep in is your last day of the work week.
Yeah, and then I might end up going golfing Thursday or Friday because there are some courses that are open now.
You were very excited when I told you about Eagle Glen,
Yes.
which, oh my gosh, these phones. I got an ad for Eagle Glen on my Facebook.
Oh, you did?
Oh, because you mentioned it. Got to turn that microphone off.
It's crazy.
I'll have to see if my favorite course is opening soon. And that
You've
one-
said it a million times. I
Maple
don't
Grove.
Yeah, Maple Grove.
Foster Park, all the parks are going to be open soon too.
It's funny we're talking about this. That
those are
snow
fun.
is on the ground right now.
Yeah, they're probably not open today. I can tell you that much.
You probably won't be able to
Have
find
to
your
play
ball
with
very
orange-
well.
Yeah, you
So
can play
I-
with the orange balls.
I know Eagle Glen closed today.
Yeah.
Because I know that I saw them post that they were going to close in advance of Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
So
Yeah. No, it's not fun to play golf when it's that cold. At all.
if you walk 18, it's a little better, but
Yeah.
it's still really cold.
It's still cold.
Let's say if you chunk a shot and you hit straight dirt, especially with it still being a little cold,
Yeah.
your hands are going to be
And
crying.
you're probably going to break your club too when you hit. If you,
I'm more worried about breaking my wrist
yeah,
instead
that
of the
too.
club. But
Yeah, either one.
it wouldn't actually happen, but it would feel like it.
Well, yeah,
because of the-
I'm just remembering some of the times when I played softball and hit a softball when it was really, really cold out. It hurts. Not fun.
got a soccer ball to the face when it was like really cold.
I mean, a soccer ball to the face anytime
Yeah.
really isn't probably that great.
Point blank, especially.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You playing dodgeball?
No, I just
Come on, Lance. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge and dive.
I can't really do much when the ball's like just sitting in, like they're not sitting. It's just rolling. It was rolling in front of me. The defenders were literally right there, and I was trying to get to it before, but the dude already had his leg extended, and I actually don't remember really what happened after that.
Oh,
I think I had a concussion after that.
sounds like it.
Yeah, I remember just sitting on the bench after that. Kind of just went, just kind of like, literally just sitting here like this. I think after that, this was, I think like 10 years ago. That was a long time ago, or more than 10 years ago. But fun times.
Yeah, in football they
I was
call
not
that,
good at soccer, by the way.
They call that when you hit, like if you got your head hit in between your neck, they call it a stinger.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It
makes
was.
my neck hurt thinking about it.
I was really not good. I rarely scored a goal. But I think that was the one match we were losing pretty bad. I scored a goal though. That was the awesome thing. I scored a goal, and then of course I get hit point blank with a soccer ball. I think later that day, or later that match.
What are you gonna do, Lance?
Was
You
this
got your
in,
goal.
like a kids game, organized?
So I think this was with Fort Wayne Sports Club.
Okay.
Is this one you played with Maria? Call back to Maria.
No, that was Upward Football, I think, which was in. It's called Tower Life Center, so it's church in Zanesville. That's where we
You were
played.
going all the way to Ohio for church? Fun?
Zanesville, Indiana. We have a Dollar General. We're legit, okay? But I think that it's sports club or football club. It's the one off of Ardmore.
I think we talked about this before. There used to be a parade in Zanesville, like old cars.
Yeah,
I was Grand Marshal one
it's
time.
the car festival.
Yeah.
They didn't have it last year because the organizer passed away.
Oh, okay.
So
This was a long time ago that I was in the parade, but I remember it very well.
it was until really things changed last year. It was it's been a long-standing tradition. So it's been a fun thing to still have around.
Classic cars.
County
Yep.
Line Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza sounds good right now. You didn't bring any pizza yesterday. Rude.
What kind of food are they serving today at the fish, right? Anything else?
I think I think it should be primarily
That was the look for me to go look at his script, so I can tell.
Well, we got a minute or so.
Yeah, I'll get it real quick
you.
here.
I don't have my phone on me, but
We've got Irish dancing at 5, Shamrock Sprint at 6, What the Fish food truck starting at noon. I know, I have to be very careful with that. People's Parade with Mike Avery and DeMarcus Beasley. The celebration concludes with live music, Beautiful Day at 7:30. They're fantastic. Listen to them. And then DJ to close out the evening. So no, I think it's just What the Fish.
Oh, okay.
DJ Huff Huff.
Huff, huff.
Oh boy.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so $7 cover, $5 cover today.
That's pretty good.
$5 cover. So
Get
keep that in
yourself some.
mind.
Go out right now and get
Did I-
some Irish coffee.
Get your nap in before festivities. We'll see you back here for the second half of Morning Caffey.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Caffey.
You're watching local coverage you can count on. This is WANE 15 First News.
Good morning. Snow fell overnight. We'll get your forecast in just a bit, but that led to numerous slide-offs and crashes. If you're heading out anytime soon, be sure to take it easy and slow down. Give yourself some space in between the car in front of you. Again, many reports of crashes and slide-offs this morning. Take it easy if you're heading out anytime soon.
Traffic Tracker 15 is brought to you by the O'Daniel Auto Group. Sell your car for cash at bigmoneyforcars.com.
Crews will be working on Coliseum Boulevard between I-69 and East Washington Boulevard. They'll be working on structure replacements and other work in segments. All of that work should end up being wrapped up by the end of November. The Allen County Coroner's Office is examining skeletal remains found near Costco. The remains were found Saturday afternoon in Spy Run Creek. They have not been identified yet. Right now it's unclear what led to the discovery or how long the remains were in the creek. A new initiative called Project Sidewalk is targeting Fort Wayne neighborhoods in need of repairs. The city will take a closer look at 3 neighborhoods, Beacon Woods, East Central, and Memorial Park. Those areas have a higher number of residents with some kind of disability, plus a large percentage of children who walk to school. Volunteers will conduct walk-in mobility audits. They'll flag areas that might be in need of improvements, like uneven sidewalks, a missed opportunity for a crosswalk, or another oddity in the streetscape.
Somebody that may have a disability on be able to walk, if they have to use a wheelchair, if they shuffle their feet, you know, an older gentleman or an older woman that be able to walk and be able to go from the area where they're at in that neighborhood to a business in which they would like to purchase an item or go get some coffee or whatever the case may be. They want to still be able to get there. And if they can't get there based on elevation changes or possibility that a tree is heaved in an area, those are huge obstacles.
You can learn more about Project Sidewalk, including who's involved on the Engage Fort Wayne website. You're also encouraged to call 311 to report any problem areas. Here's Greg with forecast.
Well, we're still seeing some areas of lake effect snow. It was heavy in some areas this morning. It looks like that line of showers is dissipating through the morning hours, and we are going to see the end of it before noon. Now, after that, during the afternoon, we're going to see cloudy skies. It's not going to warm up much at all. As we get into tomorrow, after cloudy skies overnight, we're actually going to see some snow tomorrow morning. I don't think it's going to be as much by any means of as what we're seeing this morning. However, it is actually going to bring in some warmer air. So it's the cusp of warmer air headed towards our area as we head into tomorrow afternoon. 26 today, 19 the low, and then highs after that morning snow going to be up towards 40 degrees tomorrow. Much warmer on Thursday with some afternoon rain. A high of 60 to start spring on Friday. Upper 60s Saturday, upper 50s Sunday.
Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Coffee. He's dancing. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise Irish jig here, or at least we're trying.
You need to figure that out because that was not what
I do not
recall
have good. I do
dancing.
not have good foot coordination. Okay, so
Well, obviously you got a concussion playing soccer.
It's called,
that has nothing to do with soccer.
it's called
Wow.
getting jiggy with it.
Oh man.
Hey, I have a pretty good leg, so don't diss the leg.
So since you're from this area and you went to a more rural school, rural, a lot of rural schools around my area teach square dancing during gym class.
That was kindergarten.
Oh, so you did?
That was kindergarten. Our gym teacher, she was awesome. She taught us a few of those dancing things. Of course, I don't remember it now. Like, I remember us doing some square dancing at some point. I'm pretty sure I still had some pretty bad coordination. Especially since I was in elementary, but
We had square dancing in elementary, and then I think we were probably one of the only schools. We had a dance festival, and each class did dancing. And my teacher, I think it was my 5th grade teacher, she was from Hawaii, Mrs. Ward, and she taught us all how to do a Hawaiian dance. So we all did a Hawaiian dance for it. We were all in costume and everything. It was like as a kid, you're like,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Hawaii was an incredible visit. I need to bring those pictures up at some point. I haven't shared my Hawaii trip ever.
I wish I could walk to Hawaii
Wouldn't
so I
that be
don't have to
nice?
fly.
Wouldn't that
you
be
don't want to
nice?
be there right now, but yes.
Let's say the Kona low's been constant trouble around there.
Oh, a lot, and there's no place to
maybe
evacuate.
I don't want to be there, but he does. He
Yeah.
wants to see that
As
thing.
long as it's warm.
And there's
Like,
also a
that's-
winter storm warning because there's a mountain.
Mauna Kea
Yeah.
and Mauna Loa. And then
Well, there's another.
Is this
mountain,
volcano
too.
still erupting?
Yeah,
Kilauea
it's
probably.
active. Yeah.
But I think Mauna Loa is the big there's a shield volcano. I think that's Mauna Loa, and then there's I think one to the north of it, and I think
There's
that's
also
Mauna Kea.
from that mountain range. I forgot. I used to go there every year because my parents had a place there for a while.
But I think if you count where it starts below sea level, I think Mauna Loa is the tallest, or I think it's either the tallest or the largest mountain in the world.
Oh.
Even over Everest.
Oh.
I think. I'll have to let me
All right, we
look.
got some fact checkers going on. So I'll look at what's in the rundown, and maybe we can look at that.
Yeah, there's Diamond
here we go.
Head as well. And then there's the Punch Bowl.
Punch bowl.
Yes, Mauna Loa is taller than Mount Everest when measured from its underwater base to its
That's
summit.
wild.
I
had no idea.
I learned that I think in high school when we were doing Earth and space science. That was all when I really started to get into volcanism. Ironically,
Every time you say volcanism, it makes me smile.
you think of Star Trek?
Yes.
Spock.
With my
And
crooked
because
pinky.
you love Star Trek too, that's what makes it
I don't
even
really-
better.
I
mean, you like
really-
Star Wars more,
Yeah.
but
You make a Star Trek reference to me, there are very few things I will know. Because I've not, it's not because I don't want to, it's just because I have that kind of brain cutoff in me where I will understand so many Star Wars things, but it's a lot more difficult for me to understand Star Trek things.
Okay.
Because it's too similar to Star Wars, even though I think Star Trek came before Star
Oh,
Wars.
way before Star Wars. Yeah.
But it's just Star Wars is just the thing that I know, and then the Star Trek is the guy that my friend knows.
your friend's friend.
My friend's friend, yeah.
Yeah.
So cool, but I don't know too
Hey,
much about
it's
him.
cool you're around. We have
Captain
similar
Kirk
interests.
still does commercials for us. He's 95 years old.
Oh yeah,
The Shatner.
He did something for the Super Bowl too. There was a commercial for the Super Bowl that he was doing. The Shat. That's what they call it.
Anyways, what do we have on the agenda today? Because I know you mentioned, I think it was during the show, cardboard sledding.
Yeah, so this was over in Pennsylvania.
Did we showed this today, didn't
yeah,
we?
we
There
did.
was- I heard you tease it, and I never.
Yeah, so it was over in Pennsylvania at a ski resort
Pennsylvania.
over in Carbon County. Not my hometown, not my home area. I do know where it is,
I
but
see you've driven by it. You've said.
yes, so that's a whole different story that I don't need to share. But instead of, the cardboard boat regattas, these are sleds made out of cardboard. I didn't get to watch this video because I was talking about the story instead of watching it. This is a Guinness can right here. I do know that because I saw it. But yeah, some people don't make it. Some people do. And it was just a good time to close out the snow season over on the slopes of Pennsylvania.
They usually in California they ski at Big Bear sometimes in July. Not this year because they had a heat wave, but in their bathing suits, which is kind of fun.
Oh, yeah. Chelsea Handler does that every year for her birthday. Well, she does it naked. I don't know why I know that, but I do know that. It's a fun fact about her. No, this ski resort, for some reason, I've known about it. I've driven by it many times in my life. I've never gone to it, but it's something about the ski resort that is in my subconscious that I dream about this ski resort all the time. Don't know why.
Not about the cardboard race in particular.
Not the cardboard race, but it is the ski resort I have a dream about all the time. It's a weird thing.
I've only been to 2 ski resorts. I've made it out alive the 3 times I've been skiing.
That is good.
So the first time I skied was in high school. Or no, it was middle school or high school. We went like a little youth trip. It was actually from the same church that I referenced earlier. We went up to Kalamazoo, and when people think of Kalamazoo, they just think it's completely flat. But there's basically one hill, and that's Bittersweet. I think it's called Bittersweet Ski Resort. It was a really fun time. I remember my cousin. He was recently new to skiing too, but he went on the trip. He didn't know how to stop, and so there was the bunny hill that a lot of people start on,
No.
and then past the bunny hill there was a kids' playground. He didn't stop. He went straight into the kids' playground. Oh, everyone was totally fine, but it was.
Oh, that's scary.
I
Scary stuff.
didn't see it happen. I just see him over the side, and it was like, I thought obviously at that point it was like, oh, it just ended up kind of being funny at the end.
Never gone skiing, never gone snowboarding. I've gone tubing. That's about it.
I've gone lake tubing before.
Never
That's
done that.
fun.
That sounds scary to me.
Oh,
I don't know
it's-
why that one scares me.
Used to do that all the time
Yeah.
with the pontoon.
I did it at Lake Webster. Webster Lake or Lake Webster? Or does it really matter?
Webster.
Okay.
I just call it Webster.
Well, at Webster, for a retreat, we had the option to go tubing. We had to pay a little bit extra, but we can go tubing on a boat at certain times. And I already did it before. It's super fun for me.
Oh,
I
sure.
love
I'm
it.
sure I would love it, but it's just my little chicken in me a little bit.
How my kids grew up is tubing. And then the waves, if you hit waves, like on Wawasee, when you hit those waves, you're up in the air.
And this was a speedboat. This wasn't a pontoon. This was a fast
well,
boat.
but you're not going to go if you're
wakes
if
were
you're responsible, you're
Right.
not going to go over 30 miles an hour.
Oh
you
yeah,
better
yeah,
not.
yeah. They were responsible, but it was really funny because the first time it was completely calm outside, and this was in summer. The next time I go, there was a thunderstorm off in the distance, and we were getting some of the downdraft winds. So not only were
Always
we
weather related.
not only were we dealing with some lightning off in the distance, it wasn't near the lake yet at this point, but I was in smaller stature at that point.
No, even smaller?
Yes, I was even
Getting
smaller at that
plans.
point. It was really easy for me to fly
Sure.
on a tube. So when that thunderstorm started to bring in some of those winds, I was literally having a hang time of 5 seconds
I don't
after I
doubt
hit
it.
a wave.
I don't
It
doubt
was
it.
insane, and then it just crashed down.
That's the part
It
that
was
I'm scared
super
about.
fun.
It's the crash down, and it's not like the actual crashing part. It's like me letting go by accident and me falling in the water.
That's why you have a life vest.
Bro,
But
I'm not. I can swim. I can swim.
But I mean, yeah, it was super fun. It's like the biggest thing that you have to kind of prepare yourself for is like when you go back down to not let the air kind of rush out of your lungs because it's that impact back on the tube and back on the water.
Where you get winded.
Right, you get winded. Having a life vest means you don't go underwater, so you don't accidentally breathe in water at that point. At least, unless if like you go underwater for like a second, but you go back up with a life vest. But it's I think a whole lot more fun, and it's safer than I think a lot of people think it is.
I'd definitely rather do that than water ski or
Yeah.
wakeboard.
I don't think I can water ski.
Used to do that too.
Oh man, it sounds like great fun. Like I would love to do it. I just don't think I'm coordinated, and I am now at an age in my life.
My younger son picked it up. Like we had somebody, we hired somebody. There's a store called Bart's, which is
I've seen
by
that.
the-
I've
yeah,
seen it.
Kosciuszko County. Yeah,
I can
with
see
the
it's like
frog
a
and
wave.
stuff.
There's a wave in the
Yeah.
logo.
And there was a girl there that was like on the national water skiing team. She worked there, and so we hired her to come teach the boys how to
Well,
ski.
Warsaw has a water skiing
Yeah.
team that they're fantastic.
They used to perform on Wawasee too. They
Yeah.
probably still do.
They have their practices and that you can go watch. It's over
Yeah.
on Hidden Lake in Warsaw, and it's literally a hidden lake. You would never know it's there.
Yeah, they would do shows. So she came over and taught the boys how on a 4th of July, which was not the greatest day because everybody's out on the lake.
Yeah.
But it was still, Montana got, I mean, he was up within seconds.
So can they ski then?
Yeah, yeah. They both can ski.
Good for them.
Yeah. We only got about, like, you know, from the pontoon, we only got to about 35. But still, for somebody little, that's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now, our anchor, Mark Millinger, went with me one time out with my pontoon, and he didn't like it. He wanted a speedboat because he kept pulling on the line. But his kids were fine, but his was like, it's not fast enough for me.
Shabby, crank it.
I just imagine.
Not the pontoon. Yeah, pontoon there's a lot of drag.
Greg's got the sunglasses on. He's got he's trying to look like Top Gun.
Yeah, not on a pontoon. I mean, had a huge engine on it, but we still could only get like 35. So.
My family has a new ish boat. It was used before, but we ended up getting a new boat. But it's a fishing boat, so we don't go tubing on fishing boats because they're a little lower.
Yeah.
But really, any time after 4th of July in the big lakes, we avoid that at that point because it's choppy. Unless if you're going for walleye, but even then, the fish are they go to deeper waters and they're a bit more unruly, or like they're just a bit more reserved to bite anything after that point.
Do you know when your first day out is going to be? You ever planned?
My dad's already been out and he hasn't told me.
Oh, rude!
I get home working a Sunday, which to be fair, I'm working the next day, so I wouldn't be around for too long. But I find he went to the Wabash at the Forks of the Wabash in Huntington, and was going fishing at the river, and I'm like,
with a boat?
Wow. Do what?
With a boat?
No, I think just by the river.
Okay.
So I'm like, wow, thanks. But
Well, now you can go. That's your green light to go.
okay, yeah. I think some of the first lakes we'll try will be lakes that probably more fishing towards probably bass or walleye, maybe pike. But I've actually not caught a pike before. I've caught pretty much everything else. I've not caught a muskie, I've not caught a pike, but I've caught pretty much everything else in a typical Indiana
on your Webster Lake, that's where you get those muskies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now you go to the Barbie Chain Lakes, that you'll find muskie too there. Yeah, I almost got a muskie there, and it was tempted to bite, just a random bait that I had for bluegill.
And you can get
it was just sitting
pike
there
at Wawasee. My son, when he was up in Michigan, there's a big lake in Ann Arbor, and his dorm room for college was right on this huge lake. So he used to go out and he used to catch pike all the time. He had steel line and stuff, and he'd send us these pictures. I got to find these pictures, but he'd send us these pictures of these big pike. He'd throw them back, but it was
sounds like you're doing it. It looks
they're
like you were
scary.
doing a pose.
Yeah, they were scary because they had the teeth and
Yeah.
I forget that there are some fish out there that are not piranhas that have teeth.
Walleye have
And then
teeth.
I've seen a few like catfish, like old catfish that have died and floated to the top and that were unbelievably huge.
Blue channel?
Well, not in
Channel catfish, I feel like.
Yeah, probably, but they were like, I mean, I saw one that was like 4 or 5 feet long. It was just like this huge. It must have been, I don't know how long catfish live, but I think they can live a long time.
I don't know who decided to up the price on catfish either, because those are mudfish.
We'll have to call Jeremy Wade. We got some river monsters out here, I suppose.
That is one show I cannot watch. I cannot watch that show.
Well, and then you look and you're like, I went swimming in that lake yesterday.
Nope. I'm like, so I have a phobia of snakes, and I can't even look at them. So obviously there's some snakes that creep into that show, and don't like it.
Man, we should bring it. You should come in on the weekend at one point. We have Science Sunday.
No. They pulled it on me. They pulled it on me before. I had to leave the studio.
Was that Martin? No.
Yeah. No. I left the studio, physically left the studio, went and closed the door in that secret little office next to Marty's desk, and I stayed in there until that snake was out of this building. It was a surprise that I was not appreciative of.
Was that with Cameron here, or was that with Adam?
I was actually doing weather that day.
Okay.
Rex was here.
Okay.
So Rex took care of it. I wasn't needed.
So was that it when I was working part-time?
I don't think we had you yet.
Okay.
Because I was just taking care of, well, maybe we were here part-time for Saturdays.
I was here Sundays too, I think.
I was
There's
doing
some Sundays.
Yeah, I was mostly doing Sundays by myself because we had Rex here to anchor. So
Yeah, that's right.
so I did a lot of Sundays
Yeah.
and was surprised by snakes.
Is our producer on the morning coffee email yet?
Sage?
Sage, are you on the morning coffee email?
I'll just send it directly to her.
No.
Okay.
Things aren't working.
I just send it directly to her, anyways. But
What else do we got going on here? Your pizza. What we were talking about pizza. Oh, it's not in there.
Yeah.
That's what's not working.
oh, I
That is
sent
what is
Sage
not-
a.
Yeah, that's what I just clicked on and saw. That's what's not
I just sent you
Oh,
a
okay.
picture, Sage. a
Sage,
picture.
you have to do expression through Streamline in the web browser now, if you didn't know that.
Whoa. Sorry, that confused me.
Yeah, I know. Sage.
That was a king salmon there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I
think
want
that's
one of
northern
those.
Michigan. Yeah.
So,
Fillet that up. Give me some
Yeah.
sashimi.
He
or sushi.
he makes some.
I like sashimi.
He fillets them and then he freezes it and he brings it home sometimes. So
Nice.
Do you know what is Japanese for sushi?
Sushi.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a trick question. But yeah, we usually don't. My dad and I usually don't fish for like things that are big. We don't prefer pike because in the preparation of pike fillets, there's bones in the fillet that we have to take out, and usually we don't have to worry about that.
there's a
for
lot of little
panfish.
bones in there.
Yeah. So when we have panfish, we're talking about bluegill, red ear. We also can get things like crappie.
Crap.
He
Yes,
never,
here we go.
My son never took those fish. He always would throw them back.
It
It was just
it depends on the
sport
size.
of it.
Yeah, it's not it's not as of right now. It is not panfish season. Really, not until we get towards start to get warmer, until they start to make the beds like bluegill, red ear, especially on even like smaller lakes. They usually wait until it gets warmer. It also has to do with the lunar cycle. I think I even talked about this a little bit before.
You can come to my subdivision. We have one that's stocked with bass, and then another one that has. I mean, the bluegill swarm. If you look at the
Some
like,
fried
they're swarming.
walleye. That's what I want.
Go to Culver's.
No walleye.
Not fried walleye.
Culver's has some fried
I
walleye.
know.
Hey, anytime I
No. More.
They have on Lake Erie and Toledo. They do a lot of like
Yep.
walleye excursions.
I've been through that a
Mm-hmm.
few times actually.
In Lake Erie, in Erie, they do a lot of
I'm
walleye
sure they do.
excursions.
Yeah.
So I'll have to figure out what island, but we went to some of those islands on Lake Erie, and we were walleye fishing kind of along some of those channels through those islands. And I think it was near like Paley Island, North Bass Island, like the Bass Islands, or like near Put-in Bay. Like we left off of like near Sandusky, or maybe not Sandusky, but I feel like it was around the Port Clinton, Sandusky area.
Yeah.
And we would go kind of deep into the lake, and we would just set on multiple hooks. We get the walleye. They bite a lot. Like it is surprising. Like for how big this lake is, you can just put out a hook and it smells like a worm, and they bite it.
And
it's insane.
It's a little bit of a fight too.
It is.
Salmon is even more so. You know, if you, it depends on where you are. Like the one my son catches, they're like the end of their life, so there's not much of a fight left. But like the one I caught one time, it was in the ocean actually. It was in Depot Bay in Oregon. That one fought me for 10 minutes. It was really good. The steaks were really good from that.
And now I think about Lake Erie, I have a really funny story. And this happened on one of the first fishing trips I went to off of like the places that do some of these, I don't know exactly what it's called, the charters, charter fishing. We're about, I'd say we're kind of close to near one of the islands. We're fishing, and one of the waves earlier kind of like made the ground a little wet on the bow. It wasn't anything bad. We were pretty fine so far that day. It wasn't too windy. All of a sudden, when I'm casting, my left foot slips, my elbow, especially at the funny bone, slams into the side of the boat. And of course, when that happens, your reflex is to let go like 99% of the time. My fishing rod was in that hand.
And
So the fishing rod goes into the water.
Oh, no.
So, and it wasn't my fishing rod, it was the charter boat's fishing rod.
I'm sure he was happy.
He was actually pretty chill about it because they ended up following the current in that area, and they can kind of track, at least have an estimate of where it's going to go. It turns out not only did we get the rod back, but there was a fish on the hook.
Oh, no.
So there was a fish when we were reeling in the rod. We were wondering why it was so difficult to get the rod. We had a fish, we had a catfish on there that we ended up reeling in. We ended up letting him go because we weren't interested in catfish. I think we had perch and walleye that we were keeping for that. But it was insane to just think about the fact that not only did we get lucky, and I was the one that retrieved a fishing rod that I lost with another fishing rod, because that thing was well underwater, but we ended up reeling it in after it had a catfish, which was a pretty decently sized catfish on there.
That's not how
This
you're
is really
supposed to
funny.
fish.
No.
Lance.
It worked. It worked.
Deep sea
And
fishing.
I didn't have to pay anything.
If you do that deep sea fishing, you're
Oh
you're
yeah,
gone.
Yeah.
I took my little brother rod shopping for a deep sea
Oh,
hole.
for a gay, yeah. Those are way
He's
different.
like, he's showing me all these, and I'm like, Blake, why?
If you go deep sea fishing a lot, it's worth it.
And
Yeah.
he is right on the ocean near
Yeah.
Charleston.
Well,
so,
then that's worth it.
yeah.
Mine was
Yeah.
near Sanibel. I was kind of nervous about that one because it's just like you're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's, I don't know, I'm not as accustomed to the fauna of.
See, this interests me.
Ocean.
That doesn't scare you, but something about flying does.
Well, deep sea fishing gets me a little uncomfortable, just because I'm not accustomed to that specifically. I can't see land if I'm going deep sea fishing, and that throws me off. Or like
Okay.
it really throws me off. Like Lake Erie, like that's fine because I know like it's
There's another side.
yeah. There's another side.
Where we went in California, I mean, we would fish near islands when we would go deep sea fishing. But one time we had to go out towards Mexico because that's where the warmer water was, where the albacore was. It was 75 miles out, and that was different.
It takes hours to get there.
Yeah, you only go
makes me
25
uncomfortable.
miles an hour, so
Just
it
sitting there.
takes 3-4 hours to get out there. Yeah, and then it was a little rocky.
We dealt with multiple windstorms on Lake Erie, and we'll be honest, one of them we were lucky to not have too many issues getting out because we were dealing with a
Lot of
gale
boats
storm.
Go
that-
down on Lake Erie. A lot of boats go down.
Lake Michigan's even worse.
Yeah, yeah. Those Great Lakes are
and
not
Superior,
to mess with.
can't
yeah.
forget Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Well, it's Superior.
Don't want to mess with those Great Lakes.
There's a museum. I don't know. I think it's on. It's near Superior, but there's a museum of a bunch of shipwrecks, and it has a glass boat, and you can actually look down on some of the shipwrecks. It's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that does it for Tuesday's edition of Morning Coffee.
Rock, paper, scissors.
One,
Rock,
two,
paper,
three.
scissors, shoot.
I lost.
All right, well, I win.
Have a great
1-0.
Tuesday. Stay warm.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll see you
The
tomorrow.
Patricks. To all the Patricks.